It's in. And it runs. All right guys, we're back again. Just done a bit of a cleanup this morning. Just because it was so dirty around the car. It just feels good to clean up that space. It's just been so clogged. Got a bit more out of the Rio in the front bar here, just to make the intercooler fit a bit easier because I've had trouble fitting this side. All right, so I'm just drilling a hole into my intercooler line to fit this barb up from the turbo, or from the old turbo. It's a reference line. So I'm just drilling that into there now. Intercooler's on. So we just noticed we had a oil leak from one of the from the oil filter to the turbo, the new speed flow one I put in. I think just because they're aluminium, we've all just been a bit scared to over tighten them. And then also the oil feed into the turbo had a bit of an oil leak then, so I'm just fixing those up. All right, so we just found another fuel leak up in here, just on one of these fittings. It's just what happens, unfortunately, when you're doing this. There's all these little bits you need to get it to get running properly. There's the dump pipe, open dump at the moment. But we're almost there guys. Everything stopped leaking from top side. Just got to make sure everything's all good under here now. We don't want it catching on fire first drive. Obviously probably wouldn't do this again if I had the choice. I'd just pay someone to do it. But it's definitely been an experience and I'm glad I've done it. But the amount of stress and stuff it's caused has just been insane. But it's in there, it's running. We had massive issues today where it wouldn't fire. We had no spark and no injector pulse. After looking through everything, it turns out that the ECU plug was just not sitting right. And we plugged that ECU plug in and out probably 5 or 6 times. And then one of the other boys just tried it and we got spark. As soon as we had spark, we fired it up. Sounds insane because it's sitting on the open dump at the moment, but yeah, I'm really stoked. Can't wait to drive it. It doesn't sound like it's knocking, so I think I've done an okay job on the motor. Well, I haven't given it any revs yet either, so. Alright guys, so after a couple of test drives, popped the brake line. So we're just trying to fix that now. And then also because I moved the battery to the boot, we're not getting enough cranking amps, so I'm gonna get a higher cranking amp battery as well before it goes to the exhaust shop this afternoon. Just because I don't want them to have to push it around or, you know, have hassle, that sort of thing. So that's where we're at right now. These things happen when you build a car, I guess, so there's nothing I can do about it. So I'll just show you where it popped the hose. So we're all brake fluid. It's all the brake fluid there, so just waiting on another hose and a new battery because now it won't start either because of we've moved the battery so far away from where it was meant to be. Alright guys, so we're currently on our way to the exhaust shop. Took a bit longer than what I thought to get all this sorted, but it's insanely loud. That's just coming straight out the dump. Driving in peak hour traffic too. So it gives me a good chance that the car's going to overheat too. So at the moment temperature is pretty consistent. I've been sitting in traffic on and off, so it's pretty good. So yeah, I'm just on my way there now. I've got to go on the motorway too, so that'll be interesting to see what it's like at cruise speed. The gearbox feels super tight, which is awesome. All the line pressures, you can tell the difference between the line pressures. So I'll see if I can get a good sound clip for you guys. I can't rev it too much at the moment because it's not tuned. Sounds like a truck. I kind of like it. I'm all about that obnoxious exhaust. I'm super happy. Like, we had a few more fuel leaks this morning. Then we burst a brake line. Then we had to change the battery because it was like 10 years old or something. And it wasn't pulling enough amp to get the motor started because I've relocated it to the boot, the battery. But yeah, I'm super stoked, guys. Probably going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this build so far. Plenty more to come on this. Aesthetic wise,